hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of the podcast. Today I will be talking about everything about sleep and how you can improve your sleep, why sleep is so important, and also in general my tips on how to sleep better, longer, and also how to get more so-called REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, and also deep sleep. First, I want to tell you about the website which I am currently building and which is also online now. So if you just go to neurohackingly.com, there is also a link in the description and want to learn more about neurohacking and everything how to improve your brain and body and mind, then you can just go into the description and click the link and have some great posts on it. So now let's get to actually the sleeping part and today's theme. And yeah, so if probably you have already noticed and experienced that if you don't sleep, you will have less focus and clarity. To track your sleep, there's a great gadget, first of all, a great tech. If you, for example, I have the Galaxy Watch, and there you can also see done on the app which, how long you have slept, how much REM sleep you got, rapid eye movement sleep. That's the sleep where you are like paralyzed, and it's the eyes. It's called like that because the eyes are really moving fast left to right, and it's when the brain and everything, all the information you've taken in, gets stored in the brain and goes into the long-term memory of the brain. And then there's also the deep sleep. This is rather for the body to relax, to restore or the energy reserves, and yeah, exactly. That's what the deep sleep is about. Research has also shown that the cerebral spinal fluid passes through the channels in the brain during sleep, which act to flush out proteins which are associated with the buildup of Alzheimer's disease. So, and as well as many other toxins, also which contribute to neurodegenerative disease. So that's why also the sleep is very, very important. I will also have a link in the description where you can find a Harvard Health study, which is called Sleep Helps Learning Memory. And so it can really lead to serious cognitive impairments if you don't sleep enough. So normally it varies from person to person, but it's about 7 to 8 hours, the normal sleep which you should get per night. By the way, it's also mentioned in the cool book Why We Sleep that it's not actually true that if you get older you have to sleep less. If you want to learn more about, I will also link you the book Why We Sleep in the description, which is from Matthew Walker, PhD, and it's a New York Times bestseller, and it's really great. It has everything in it when you want to learn more about how why we sleep and how to improve your sleep. There are some basic sleeping conditions which we can set up, and I think they're really sleeping. The sleep hacks are very unique because in how much of your life they affect without requiring any ongoing activity beyond setting up the correct conditions just for one time. So you can, for example, minimize the disturbing sound just to with earplugs or with white noise generator that you don't hear anything, or to buy once a high quality bed with a high quality mattress, or to buy blackout curtains because the light also in the morning and before sleep is really, really bad, and can influence also the quality of our sleep. I think this will actually shock you, but for the sleep conditions, the optimal temperature is 18.3 degrees Celsius, and for all the American viewers, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which seems pretty cold, but that's what research says, that's the best temperature to sleep. And yeah, I've also experienced that. I'm a person who really needs the cold air to sleep good. Exactly. And also another important fact is maybe to wash your sheets also regularly, maybe one time a week, and to don't bring your cell phone into your bed, because the brain should really connect the bed only with sleeping and not with watching videos or doing something on your cell phone. And the great thing also, if you have, for example, your cell phone out of the room or at the other corner, then you can just, if you wake up and have the clock on your cell phone, then you have to get up in the morning to really shut down the clock, and don't have it next to the bed, and can just click snooze and sleep some more hours. Furthermore, if you say, okay, then I don't use the cell phone, but I watch TV, there's another thing. It's if you watch TV or media containing visual stimuli, it's also associated with an increase in stress and fatigue before bed. So how much time before bed should you avoid tech? The best is really to avoid it 1 to 2 hours before bed, and to do then some activities like maybe reading a fiction novel, or just something that the brain don't has to think a lot, and a low complexity tasks really. Now I also want to give you some hacks, how you can improve the sleep quality, which I have learned and gathered through several of years. I have also searched the web for all kind of hacks, and have captioned them in my digital notes. And there are things like, maybe you'll laugh now, but blinking just for 1 minute as often as you can really helps before getting to sleep, because your eyelids close automatically, they're tired, or also staring at the point without blinking. I don't know if there is any research, but I've certainly done it, and I also heard that the blinking has a direct relationship with our dopamine. So really not blinking for a longer period of time, your eyes will fall quicker, shut quicker. And while doing this, there's also the possibility to, for example, tap yourself on your leg or somewhere on the body, just a regular rhythm, and to, because our body, we like rhythms, and we fall asleep more easily if there's a rhythm. There's also a great TED talk, I will also link in the description, which exactly talks about that. To have a rhythm before sleep, you will fall faster asleep. So that's for things you can fall faster asleep. Other things are focusing on your breath and meditating, or stand up and walk, sometimes just back and forth in your room or in your house, or also to go for a walk outside if you can't fall asleep for 20 minutes, for example. It's not good then to just lay in bed and don't do anything and tell yourself, okay, I have to fall asleep now, but really to do something else, and not go onto the phone again. There's also research done that you can, for example, elevate your head while sleeping, because it will also relieve you from snoring, and also there's no relief of sleep apnea, acid reflux, and other hypotensions. I will also share the link, everything in the description, that you can look at that, how to elevate or why to elevate the head of a bed. What I'm currently practicing is to not eat too close before going to bed. So I stop at about 9 p.m. really to eat, and that just leaves the stomach some time to really to not work during the night and to really have some time to relax. Also, other products like lavender oil, for example, is great for sleep, or things like ashwagandha, which is a herb, Indian herb, which also helps and promotes better sleep. If you want, there's also a great other product from Qualia called Qualia Night from Neurohacker Collective, which is also a great nootropic and supplement to help you to just get better sleep and fall faster asleep. Yeah, so I hope you like this episode about sleep, and if you want, as said, you can check out the website, neurohackingly.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.